Hello, welcome back. It is me, your favorite content creator, Nick. And I'm going to be telling you the story on how I have injured my lip. Not once, but twice. So, it was just a normal day at first grade. And I was just chilling, and you know what Girls Chase Boys is, right? It's like a childhood game that you play at the playground with your friends. And yeah, we were playing that. I wasn't actually playing because they were only chasing the cute boys. And I wasn't getting chased. And so my friend was getting chased though, so he asked me to tag along. No one was chasing me, but they were chasing him. But I was just following him, having fun. And so we were just doing that, running around, having fun, and like any other kid. And so, like, I looked, you know how if like in a 90-degree angle, there's like two lines coming together in a corner? Just imagine my friend in front of me going straight, and then me going right after him, and then a kid coming to my right. And so I look at the kid, I like turn my head and I see him, and then he's there. Like, he was pretty far away. He was like at least 6 feet away from me at the time. And I don't know how, but this kid literally teleports under me. It might have just been my adrenaline of me like having fun, but bro, this kid, I swear he teleports. Because next thing I know, I look back to my friend, and then my eyes just like jolt close, and then I feel sharp pain. And so I open my eye. So somehow this kid falls under me, and then you know how how seconds happen, like you know how like they kind of do the thing where they're on top of each other like straight. Yeah, bro, this kid was from the right of me. He trips and falls onto the what was it? He falls onto the like under me, straight up and down under me. And I was so confused how he does that to this day. He was coming right at me, and I don't know how he does it. He just falls straight under me. And oh my, I was just so confused. And I was like tripping. And and I feel sharp pain. And so when he gets under me, he trips my legs, so I fall straight down. And then so his chest is it was his head was under me, and my chin with force velocity comes straight down and then just bodies the top of his head, and my chin bites up into my lip where it was so hard that my tooth flew out, and somehow I caught it in my hand. I caught my tooth in my hand, and then I opened my eyes. Everything was blurry, and I heard a girl just like, "Oh my God, Nick, are you okay?" This poor little girl was watching me, and then all she saw was a kid fall under me, and this is how I knew what happened, because everything was in a blur. And I was just so freaking confused what happened. All I knew was sudden jolt of pain. Owie, what happened? And I was just out of it for the rest of the day. I went to the nurse's office. Okay, I don't know if anyone can relate, like small pause. I don't know if anyone can relate, but I hate school nurses. They're so annoying. They blame you for getting hurt. I'm sorry, I didn't know I was gonna get punched in the face. Like, it's just so annoying. They're one of the most annoying teachers that I ever known. And so I get hit, and I just remember getting lifted up by a rhesus para, and then walking through the hall, and I remember hearing a few oohs and ahs when I was talking in that hall. I don't blame them though. And so I get to the nurse's office, sorry, and I get there. My sister was in the same school at the time. She isn't in my school anymore. Well, she was like in 5th grade and I was in 1st grade at the time. So it was a solid distance. So she comes down, and one thing she told me after the fact, she told me that she thought she was in trouble because she got called to the office, but the office was right near the the nurse's office. So she thought she was in trouble, so she gets called down there, and then she comes in, what the heck? She was so confused what happened to me. The nurse tell her what happened, and then my mom gets called down. Fun fact, I didn't actually stop crying until we got to the dentist. We called the doctor and asked if we should go to the doctor or the dentist and see what happens. We went to the dentist. I was just out of it. I was crying all the way there because I chipped out my tooth and my chin was really hurting, and pretty much my whole body, because I landed on top of him. And so I was just out. We got there, everything was gonna be fine. It was just I have to get braces, which is kind of sad. But anyways, we get there, I was fine, don't worry. But I guess I wasn't fine. I already have to get braces. I was born with terrible teeth. Like, my teeth are just imagine God, and he's like, this kid has it too good. Let's just get rid of his teeth. And so, yeah. And it sucked, but there's nothing I can do about it. So, I went home, I chilled and watched Pokemon, and the next day my wolf was swole, and nothing really happened after that. So, I was just chilling, minding my own business. Nothing really big was going on. All I did for the rest of the day was just watch Pokemon on my mom's bed. It was sick, by the way. But that was really it. So that's the first story. The second story isn't as long, but it's dramatic nonetheless. But that's... So this story happens 2 years later, same school, by the way. So, you know the Grinch Stole Christmas trademark? So we were playing a game where basically, you know those little scooters that school give you? Like, not the real scooters. The ones with, like, 4 wheels and look like they just put, a top of a box on them. Yeah, they gave us those. And so we were just kind of doing that. And so the basics of the game were, so there was the people who were in, like, the village people, you know how the Who's and all that stuff? Yeah, we were there was the Who's, which was the rest of the students who didn't get picked, the Santa, and the Grinch. So the Grinches, they would be on a scooter, and if they saw you, they would have to tag you with a pool noodle, and then you would have to go to the jail. And the only way to get out of jail, it's with a Santa. You have to be brought to, back to the Who village with, their pool noodle. But if you weren't touching the pool noodle, you couldn't leave, basically. That was pretty much the whole thing. And so, the first day was completely fine. It was actually really fun. And we were just chilling. We did that. We played the first day. And the gym teacher thought, this isn't hard enough. Let's add some more obstacles. And so, we were having fun the first day. Everything went well. And then when they added more obstacles, it got harder for the Who's. And then the taggers got more like aggressive because there's nowhere to hide, you know? And this is where the extra stuff comes in a bad way. So we're I'm playing, I'm on a scooter, and like, so this is the area. There's like this giant middle piece where it's just like a cylinder with stuff around it, and so that's basically it. And so you're on, like, I'm near the cylinder, and so there was a wall behind me next to the spawn area, and then there was the end area. So just imagine in the middle, a wall, like right, so there, this is really confusing. Just imagine the middle of all that stuff. I cannot speak. I give up. Okay, so there's, okay, I was in a corner, basically. That's all what I can say. I was in the corner, and yeah, I was going down to the end because there was presents down there and you had to take them back and all that stuff. So I was about to get a present, and so I walk out. It's 2 Grinches. There was 3 Grinches, by the way, on the map. And so 2 Grinches are coming at me. One from the left and another one from the right. And I was screwed. There's nothing I could do. All I had to do was just wait it out. But for these were like the rowdy boys who would have like no self-control, by the way. They're the ones, they were just rowdy. And so they were coming at me, and for some getting reason, I don't know why, but they decided to come at me with full speed. And I don't know why, but I don't get where their brain cells went. They come at me, I hit with a pool noodle, I'm like, ooh. They couldn't stop. So, and one of them was like one of the huge kids. One of them were like 5 feet, like 100 pounds. And bro, he bodied me, and another kid behind that who's like 50 to 60 pounds, or like, I don't know, and I get bodied by him, so it's like 130 pounds bodying me into a wall. Well, not really 130 pounds, but I'm just making an estimate. And it was just crazy. I remember, like, my face was in the wall because I knew I was screwed. Like, I was budged up against the wall. And my mouth, like, it was a brick wall. And my mouth just, boom, hit the wall. Like, and my head hit the wall. Boom. And my lip got the worst of it. And so, I remember getting up. There was blood dripping from my face, by the way. And the gym teacher was, like, near the beginning. I get up off my scooter in pain, like, you know when you're wobbly when you just wake up and like your muscles haven't really woken up? I was like that. I was in tears, and the gym teacher just sees me dropping blood. I go up to him. This is office. And that must have been a first for him. Seeing a kid dripping blood and in tears with this, that's probably not the first for him, probably, actually. And I remember I didn't have a shoe. One of my shoes fell off. And I remember this kid, he was walking to the bathroom because our gym had a bathroom right near it, and there was the 3rd grade hall where, like, it was a hallway, and the closest bathroom to you was down the hall. So he was walking down the hall, and he sees me with one shoe on, bloody and in tears, and he's like, "You okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And remember how I said how I hate nurses in like schools? She was mad at me because I couldn't grab my shoe. I was out of it. I was in pain. No way I got my shoes propped up and ready to go. That kind of annoyed me. I got called home, and yeah, that's really my lip situation. Yeah, I hope you liked it. I'm really bad at explaining things, so I'm trying to get better at storytelling, but I might do another version of this like 3 more times because these are my best stories because I get hurt a lot. Like, I get bruises and I don't even know where they are. They're from, like, I have one on my wrist and I don't even know where it's from. I'm not one to hurt myself, but I didn't even hurt myself. It just got there. I don't even know where it's from. It's just there. And yeah, so hope you like the stories. I'll probably post this again, so if you see it again, just like the video and go on with your day. Yeah, it's a little bit more than I'm used to posting, but yeah. And thank God I hit the 15-minute mark. Okay, see you guys. Peace. I'm also trash at Minecraft parkour.